Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Vivian here. Welcome. If you want to know how to spray your perfumes and how to get them to last all day, you're going to want to stay tuned for this video. But first, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also follow me on my social media platforms. Keep up with me during the week. That's usually where I post like my fashion content. So that's just Vivian_Obodo on both Instagram and TikTok. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, I know we've all been here before where you love a fragrance, you purchase it, and then you wear it, and one, you can't smell it. Two, nobody gives you compliments, and it doesn't even last all day. I'm here to help you with that. You guys know I love fragrances. I love different types of fragrances, and when I wear a fragrance, it's because I love it and I want to be able to smell it on myself, and I also want people to smell it on me. One thing I don't like to do, I don't like reapplying fragrances because honestly, I just don't want to carry the bottles around with me. I don't want to leave them in my car because it can just change the formula, and I'm just not trying to deal with it. So if I spray you in the morning, you better be there at like 7 o'clock. Like, that's really how I am. So I figured out this way. At first, I used to really overspray, and you guys know when I love a fragrance, I'm finna overspray, period. But I figured out different ways to make fragrances last and to make them project more, and I'm going to share them with you. So the first way, honestly guys, I know you have seen this or maybe not, because until I heard it, I didn't know. Vaseline. Okay? Vaseline. Let me know the types of things you use Vaseline for, because I just feel like this is like a fix all type of thing. Like if your lips are dry, if your skin is dry, if your fragrance needs a little boost, a little help, Vaseline or any type of like petroleum jelly, this is what I use. So this is how I use it, okay? So when I'm about to spray a fragrance, I take some Vaseline, right? And I literally put them on the points where I'm going to spray the perfume. Usually they just like consist around like just around my head and my face. So I take some, especially if I'm wearing like a low cut shirt, like a square neck or like a scoop neck. I take some Vaseline and I put it on my chest. Like I put it all here, because that's usually how people spray. They just go and they spray. So I put some on my chest here, not too much. You don't need a lot. I take some and I put it behind like my ears, because I also spray there as well, and I'll tell you why a little bit after. So behind my ears, and then also at the back of my neck, and then on each wrist, okay? These are the key places that I spray my fragrances, so I make sure to go in with some Vaseline. So if you don't want to use Vaseline, that's fine. Maybe you don't like it. Honestly, I heard somebody say that they feel like Vaseline smells like petroleum and gas. I don't smell anything. That's why I feel like it's such a good base when you're putting on perfume. But you can also use an unscented body lotion and just focus it in the area. I think Lubriderm has a really good one that I've used before, and just like different brands. I will link some below just so you guys know what I'm talking about. But any unscented lotion will work. And honestly guys, you guys know I love Passe Soir by BDK, but I told you guys it's such a beautiful fragrance. But like when I first got it, mind you, I got it months ago and it's almost gone, because I used to overspray because I had to, because when I would spray it, I couldn't smell it throughout the day, and it was just really disappointing. So I started doing this, and guys, I literally smell it so strong now. So I'm so grateful, because it's just going to make this last. This method is going to make your perfume last, because you're not going to need to overspray and you don't have to reapply as well. So I love this method, okay? Let me know if you try it. Okay, so now that we're done with that, let's talk about where you're supposed to spray. Now, this is what I do. You don't have to do the same thing, but I do get lots of compliments on my fragrances because people can actually smell them, okay? And it's never like, oh my gosh, you're wearing too much. It's always like, you know, a good thing. So you can do the same thing if you want, but you don't have to. So first I spray on my chest. So just like a couple of spritz here. And I just feel like when somebody comes in front of you, it radiates and it's just there. Like I said before, behind the ears, because when somebody gives you a hug and like their head is just like right here, they can smell it. To be honest, most of the compliments I get, is after I give someone a hug and they compliment me. So I feel like this has really been helpful. So behind the ear, behind the neck, so that when you walk by, there's like a scent trail, which I love. And also you can spray in your hair if you want. Some brands do carry hair perfume that just pairs with the perfume itself. So you can go that route as well. But obviously you don't have to, especially like, you know, if you don't want to spray too much. Then also, on my wrist, you can do like a couple of spritz on each wrist. Do not rub your wrists together, okay? It just changes the formula of the fragrance, and I just don't think it works. And I feel like a lot of people advise against that. So you can spray 1 or 2 here, and if you want to like do something, like dab. Don't rub it in. It's like you're doing the most, like you're about to start a fire or something. Don't rub it in. It's either spritz, or spritz, dab. That's it. That's all you have to do. You can spray on your clothes as well, but if you're wearing something that may stain easily, I would just focus the spraying on the skin and just leave the clothes. But of course, you're able to spray on your clothes. Sometimes this may sound weird, I spray like in between my knees, so not too far up, ladies. Not too far up, but like in between my knees if you're wearing like a short skirt or something. And some people even spray on their ankle. I don't know what that's for. I don't usually do that, but I've done it before. I just feel like when you wear a fragrance, you want to like leave a trail, not something that's bad. Of course, depending on what fragrance it is. Like, you know, if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But like, I like strong fragrances. I want my fragrances to be noticed, but not in a bad way. So you can spray as many as you need or want. You can just focus your spraying in like the top places that I spoke about. But I feel like these are the key places: your chest, behind your ears, the back of your neck, and your wrist. And you can just leave it at that, or you can go crazy like me sometimes and spray it like, you know, all in your clothes and all of that good stuff. One thing that I always do as well, especially if you don't want to spray in your hair or something, you can just do a few spritz in the air and walk in it. I want to feel like I'm in a fragrance cloud when I wear a fragrance, and the people around me, I want them to notice as well. So when you spray it like here, like the people next to you can smell when somebody comes to hug you, they can smell it here when someone's in front of you and you're speaking to them and it's on your chest, you know, they can smell you from there. When you're walking away, it's on the back of your neck, they can smell you as you walk away, and you leave like a nice, beautiful scent trail. Let me know how you guys spray. Obviously you don't have to do the same thing as me, but I'm interested to know how other people do it as well. So like I said, these methods are really going to help make your fragrances last, and they're going to make them project. So I really hope this helped you guys. All right guys, that's all for today. Let me know what you thought of this video down below. I love hearing your feedback. I love hearing from you guys, so please be sure to do so. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said before, like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys later, and yeah, thank you. Bye.